What's up, Alphas? I hope everybody has been staying safe and hopefully all of your family has been as well. Over the next few weeks, what I'm thinking is because I want to start getting more content out for you guys. I know that you're home. I know that you are really stressed. But one thing that I just announced to my email list is we've been kind of tracking what some of our sellers have been saying about their results on Etsy over the last few weeks, as well as Etsy's actual market report, which you can view if you have eRank Pro in their actual market report tab. You can learn a little bit more about that. I'll go ahead and throw a link down below so you can check that out. But what we've been noticing is that since April 1st, Etsy sellers are starting to see sales return. Now, we have a few theories about this, and obviously this is all speculation. But now that the coronavirus has been declared a worldwide emergency and most people have been home for, I would say, about a month now. I think that people are finally starting to get bored. They're realizing that this is reality and they're turning to handmade sellers because a lot of them simply, they're home, they're bored, they want to buy things that are going to help other people. They want to help boost the economy. They want to start spending a little bit of that money. And obviously for gifts and things, they can't give those gifts in person to friends and family, so they're able to shop on Etsy and send things directly to their recipients. So that's one of the reasons why I think that Etsy is starting to pick back up. But back on topic, I asked my alphas today via email if there are any tips or anything that they need to know. So over the next few days, I'm going to be going over some of the things that were asked via my private inbox. And of course, if you guys have any questions, if you're not on my email list, make sure that you subscribe down below and then reply to any of the emails that I send you. And then I can obviously cover your questions in later videos. But today our question says, let's see, I'm probably not going to say names. I don't want to get anybody upset. But this particular alpha said, my shop has been a bestseller and has been showing up in the top 10 for over a year, right after the ones with ads. So I'm assuming that you mean in Etsy search placement. I put my shop on vacation for a couple weeks. When I took it off of vacation, it's now at the very bottom of the listings and is no longer showing the bestseller badge. What happened? So there are a couple reasons for this. You have to think about how Etsy works and how the Etsy algorithm works, right? So when you put your shop on vacation mode, basically your shop stops giving positive signals to Etsy because no one is engaging with your listings. The things that contribute to your overall engagement are people, clicking into your shop and engaging with your products. It's how Etsy can tell if your products are something that the market is going to be interested in, right? And they want to put those sellers who have a lot of positive activity right at the top. Some of those things that contribute to your positive activity are, obviously sales, positive reviews, a lot of sales on a singular item. That is how we generate a bestseller. It's also why one-of-a-kind sellers tend to have a little bit more trouble because they can't generate those bestsellers, right? So when we put our shop on vacation mode, ultimately all of that activity ceases, right? It just stops altogether. There is no one clicking on your listings because there are no listings to click. So when you go on vacation mode for, even just a week or two, what ultimately happens is Etsy has to start over when you actually, get your shop back up and running again. And it takes a little bit of time and a little bit more activity of people getting in there, clicking on your listings, favoriting items, buying items, leaving positive reviews for you to bump back up in those search rankings. So the best thing that you can do for your shop right now is to carry on as usual and do not assume that your sales and traffic will never return, okay? They will come back, but what you need to do as a seller is make sure that you're marketing externally. That way, if no one is finding you organically, you can at least do some social media outreach, run a little sale on one or a few different items, email your list, create a new product that you can list and kind of advertise, and try to get some activity back in your Etsy shop, because what that is going to do is continue sending those positive signals to Etsy. And then over a few days or a few weeks, you will begin to see that trickle kind of come back. So that is my tips for vacation mode. Just make sure that you're getting in there and you're being active, and even getting into your storefront after a long vacation and tweaking things like your about section and maybe update your shop announcement, or try to get in there and update some of those outdated photos. Those are all things that you can do to tell Etsy that you are still an active seller, and hopefully that will help you get your search placement back to normal. So alphas, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber, and if you have any questions that you would like me to cover in a video, feel free to email me or comment down below on this video. Okay? All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.